Sunday mornings with a cup of tea, as the late great Freddie Mercury once sang. Yes, it's Sunday morning as I make this video, and yes, I am very tired, and I've had a haircut as well. Did you spot the difference? Anyway, what I'm talking about today is something that's I've heard sort of rumours about it before, but now it's been confirmed with the price. We are now getting an Xbox One S without a disc drive. It's discless, which just makes me think of the Dickless joke from Ghostbusters. I wonder if it makes other people think of the Dickless joke from Ghostbusters, because just saying it's discless isn't really going to help an awful lot of people. It's called the clumsily named Xbox One S All Digital Edition. Microsoft, what the hell were you thinking? And if you have games where you have a disc and you want to get a code, you're going to have to take it to a store apparently. That's how it's going to work in America. Whether that's going to work in the UK, I don't know, because the number of stores are actually rapidly diminishing. And you'll exchange it for a code which you can then use on your Xbox One S. But, I mean, you can get an Xbox One S cheap anyway, I'm quite sure. I'll get to the price in a moment, and there's some pictures which have come out from a website called Win Future, which I'll link in the video description below. There are going to be 3 titles pre-installed on the console. Well, to get you really hyped up for the machine, they must be the best titles ever that you could ever have on the console, right? No. We've got Minecraft. Minecraft. I don't care about Minecraft. Kids play Minecraft. The kind of kids that can't afford to buy a console with their pocket money. Sea of Thieves, an online-only game that, I mean, I don't do online games particularly. It's an online-only game that no one seemed to particularly like after a bit. Apparently there was a lot of hype up for it, and then those who played it, and a lot, got rather bored. Because there was no progression in the game, and once you'd done everything that you had to do, you just then moved on to, in terms of killing pirates on a ship, you then just moved on to the next ship and killed them. And there was no progression, and it was just like that, again and again and again. Like the Teletubbies, again and again. The other game that comes with it is Forza Horizon 3. Not 4, but 3. A game which came out in September 2016. But if you do want to play any games on top of that, and you don't want to have to faff about going to a store, you can get the Game Pass. Yes, you can pay Microsoft more money. Yeah. The Game Pass will give you access to over 100 games playable via a monthly subscription. So this is the way gaming is going, it seems. It's not for me. And as for the amount of space on the hard drive, well, since you've got to download every game, and you can't just have it all on a disc, even though half the time it just installs a load of crap on the hard drive anyway, they must be giving you a massive hard drive, right? It's massive. It's a whole 1 terabyte. Wow! Don't push the boat out. And how much is it going to cost for this monstrosity? €230 in Europe. I think it's probably going to be about $260 in America. So it's going to work out at about £200 UK pounds in England or the UK. Let's not get into nationality. And it's going to come with a single wireless Xbox One controller, which, just like my Xbox One S, which I got in September 2016. How much was that? It was £200. So my Xbox One S was £200 in September 2016. It does only have a hard drive of 500 gigabytes. So, yeah, this has got an extra half a terabyte. But hard drives are cheap as chips. They don't cost much at all. I've got, what did I buy? A Seagate external 8 terabyte hard drive, which I can hook up to the Xbox One, I know. 8 terabytes, it cost about £115 from Amazon. £115. I'll link that in the video description below. It's probably still about that same price now, although they do seem to be getting cheaper and cheaper. So, in the sake of 3 years, you'd expect at least a 2 terabyte hard drive, and especially if they're trying to force you to download everything, that's just ridiculous. All the other features that you expect with an Xbox One S are going to be there as well. You can play 4K Blu-ray. Can't play 4K Blu-rays. That's another thing. I just realised, God. One thing my Xbox One S can do is it can play 4K Blu-rays because it's got a disc slot. This hasn't got a disc slot, so it can't play anything. Can't play DVDs, can't play CDs. I mean, if people still play CDs anymore. I mean, okay, at this point in time, I've not got an awful lot of 4K Blu-rays, but it's like, I say, it's £200 for a console which plays the 4K Blu-rays. Or at the time I got that, I remember Richer Sounds was selling a 4K Blu-ray player, standalone, just it did nothing else than play 4K Blu-rays, £400. It's the same disc that it would play. So it's a snappily titled Xbox One S All Digital Edition, and it's out in Europe on May 7th. There's a presentation due on April 16th if you care. This is just a bloody... This is like someone's idea of a late April Fool, I'm quite sure of it. Microsoft, you are having a laugh, but you'll get people buying it. And they'll probably buy it thinking it's going to play all their games that they got on disc. Because one of the joys of an Xbox One is that it can play... it's got backwards compatibility with an awful lot of games from the Xbox and the Xbox 360. And now you've just taken that away as well. Unless people go out of their way to get a code to play the game on the machine, or just go without, or buy them through your store. More money for Microsoft. Yeah, I can see where this is going. So what do you think of this new console? Looks utterly ridiculous to me. In the meantime, please like this video and share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already, and cue the money rolling in for Microsoft yet again. Thank you, Genesis.